Greetings and welcome to Growth Hacking Secrets. I'm your host, Mohammed Siddique from Atlanta, Georgia. And on this episode, we have a special guest, Erica Lynn. Erica is a best-selling author, motivational speaker, and transformation coach, and host of Erica Lynn Speaks podcast. Please join me to give a warm welcome to our guest, Erica Lynn. Erica, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on your podcast. I'm so excited to be here today.
Wonderful. Feeling is mutual. Let me start with this. Where were you? What happened? Who you were surrounded with that inspired you to do what you do today?
Well, you said, where am I? I am in Michigan, the United States, in Michigan. And well, who am I? I am a motivational speaker, as you said, and a transformation coach. And I got started on this path.
Erica, time out. Where were you? What happened? Who were you surrounded with that inspired you to do what you do today?
Yeah, I was just going to kind of bringing it back to you. Well, how I got on this path was because I had so many traumas, pains, and hurts in my past. And a lot of those pains and hurts, I didn't heal from them. I just kept continuing going on through life every day on a spiral effect of going downward and not fixing the things, the abuse, the traumas, the domestic violence, relationships, and all of that compiled into one until one day I hit rock bottom. And when I hit rock bottom, I was suicidal. And what everybody knows is the one thing, when you go down, there's only one place to do is go up. So on my upward climb, as I was going through my healing journey and learning and becoming a better me, that's when I stumbled across the 7 proven principles that took me to my next level. And I said, oh my God, let me bottle this up and help other people. And then I did. So somebody says, so now that you're whole and happy, what do you want to do? I said, I want to be a motivational speaker, a transformation coach. I want to have a podcast, and I want to be an author. And I took those 7 proven principles and put them in the book, The 7 Techniques of Healing. And I began to transform and transpire everybody's life the same way I was able to do my own.
What an amazing story. And let me continue. What are the top 3 mistakes to avoid?
What are the top 3 mistakes to avoid? Number 1 is not believing in yourself. Not believing that you're good enough, not believing that the market is for someone else, not believing that because they have degrees, they're better than you and you can't accomplish the same goals, if not better, or that they're better because they have something you don't. So always believe in yourself, right? The second mistake to avoid is always do your research. And no matter what it is, whether you're starting your business, whether you're getting in a relationship, if you're coming on somebody's podcast, hiring somebody to do a job for you, do your research on that person so that you make sure that you're getting what you're signing up for, right? And doing it in relationships is important because everybody is Googleable. Even the man or woman that you're going to date, Google them. Make sure that they're not a felon. Make sure that they're not something else other than what they're saying. So always do your research. And the number third mistake to avoid is not writing your plan down. Always write your plan down, no matter whatever it is. If you're going to start a business, write that plan down. You don't have to have a proven technique or principles. Just write it down, because what's going to happen is it's going to keep you accountable. It's going to keep you on path, and it's going to keep you focused. So always write your plan down.
Wonderful. I like you, the Google everyone. So you Googled me, and then what happened?
I Googled you to make sure that you were real. I Googled you to watch the following podcast interviews that aired before mine, to see if we were compatible and to see what you have to offer. Also, I wanted to make sure that you were not a person that did a podcast and ultimately I had to buy something from you. And so that it wouldn't be an organic relationship built between you and I.
That's a great testimony for me. We can finish the interview right now. Is that right?
Yes.
You are so good. We need to continue this. What is your greatest failure story? What did you learn and how did you recover from it?
What is my greatest failure story? My greatest failure story is jumping into a marriage or a relationship quickly after before I even did my healing work. So getting into a relationship based upon needs instead of wants, or taking my time to do my research, right, as we said. And so the biggest thing I learned about it is that everybody is Googleable. And if I had to Google somebody that I got into a relationship with, then I would have known as much as I could have known about their past, and did not have to accept what they said to me face value. And so that is not something that I would ever do again.
How did you recover from it?
I recovered by getting a divorce.
No, it's good for you. Good for you. So, what I'm about to ask a different question altogether. Enough about your mistakes, enough about your failures. Let's talk about your some successes. So, can you promise me you're going to give us your best answers, because we want to learn from yours. We want to model your success secrets. Here's my question:
Yeah.
what are your top three success secrets the others can model from?
My top three success secrets are going to, really, there's five, but um, the number one is working on me first, right? So before you could grow a business, before you can help somebody else in their coaching program, before you can help somebody else help themselves, you have to take care of you first, right? So that's number one. And the system has always been the same. Even the motto is the airplane. When you get on the airplane, right, where they tell you to put the oxygen mask on yourself first before you can help everyone else. That's the same in life and business. Focus on you first, because if you don't, then and you're hurt, right? Then you're helping them from a hurt place. Because I'm a person that focus on inner healing. A lot of my clients I help from to heal past their traumas and pains, right? But how can I help them if I'm still broken? So first thing I had to do was work on me. The second thing that is a big thing that everybody do, it always says success leaves clues.
Yeah.
That is the biggest thing that you could do. If you want to be the next billionaire motivational speaker, then I advise you to go follow Tony Robbins, right? Go follow Les Brown or Lisa Nichols, and not just hear them, right? Don't just listen to what they're saying, but step back and ask yourself, what did they do to grow their business? What business models are they using? What software and systems are they using? So then, if there's some things that they use that you want to model or mimic, then you can implement that in your own business, but your own way. So success leaves clues. Number three is, again, I always say, write your plan down. And I said it before, and I'm going to keep saying it. And I say it because it even tells you that in the Bible. Habakkuk 2:2 said, write your vision down and make it plain. So in other words, you have an ideal in your head. You have dreams that you have dreamt up when you were asleep. And, oh my God, I'm going to start this Fortune 500 business. I'm going to write this book that's going to change lives. I'm going to do so much. Now, the biggest step you got to do is take it out of your head and transport it onto paper. So now, not only did you think it, now you manifesting it into reality. Because once you think it and you write it down on paper, you usually are speaking it. So you think it, you write it, and you speak it. So you speak it into existence. I believe in the laws of reciprocity. What you put out in the atmosphere is what you get in. So you put in this dream, this vision, and this goal, and now it's time for you to make it a reality. So those are my biggest three success models that I followed.
Thank you so much, Erica. Are you ready for a lightning round with a quick question and quick answer?
Yes.
What are you grateful for today?
What am I grateful? Oh, I am grateful for my family and my friends and my support system.
Mhm.
And the reason why that is, none of this could be possible if I didn't have a team of people supporting me. So what people see on camera, you see a beautiful website, you see Erica flawless on camera, right? But behind Erica, it's a whole team. My children, my virtual assistant, my blog writer, my podcast editor, my best friend putting up with me, like getting on her nerves. There's a whole team of people behind this one person. So I'm thankful for my team and my support system.
Wonderful. This is a lightning round. That means quick answer and quick question and quick answer. Explanation are needed for this one. So, how young are you?
I am 45 years old.
Okay, so Erica, you are not 45.
Yes, I
You
am.
you are 18 years old plus
Yeah,
27 years experience.
I receive that. I
Okay.
receive it.
What you want to do when you grow up?
When I grow up, I want to purchase a new home. That big home that I have built from the ground. I want my home built from the ground.
How do you overcome a challenge life throws at you?
I become a boxer, and I just kind of like I duck and move.
How do you start your day?
I start my day by praying. I get up in the morning and I read the Bible and I pray for 20 minutes in the morning. And then I go to the gym and work out for an hour and a half.
What is the advice you will give to younger yourself?
Well, they all stay off the pole. It wasn't that life was not that bad that you had to climb up the pole and make money. Stay off the pole.
Once you have a revenue generating idea, how do you convince your significant other?
Once I have a revenue generating idea, how do I convince my significant other? Well, it's not hard because he's an entrepreneur as well. And so usually he's taking my ideas and we're talking them out. So it's not hard. He just helped me see all the loopholes or things that I didn't think about.
What is the impactful book you have read and what did you learn from it?
The impactful book I have read is The One Thing by Gary Keller. And what did I learn from it is this. If you focus on one thing first, then you can get good at that one thing. And then everything else that you're great at, you can add that on later on. But let people know, like, and trust you for that one thing that you're good at.
Why being impactful is important to you?
Because being impactful is important to me because it's going to change lives. If I make it and reach just one person, then I've done my job. So making an impact on that one person is all that matters to me.
Who is your mentor and what's the impact?
Well, I have several mentors. The legendary Pam Perry PR, my publicist. Oh my gosh, she's awesome. My sales coach, Shay Brown. He's fantastic. And I mean, I can go on and on, but those are the two major mentors in my life right now.
What do you want to be remembered for?
I want to be remembered for motivating people, making people laugh, making people look inwardly and know that they are somebody and that they can do whatever they set their mind to. All they have to remember is don't allow your limitations to hinder you, but instead take one step beyond you.
Who is your ideal client?
Who is my ideal client? My ideal client is somebody who is willing to do the work, who is ready to go to their next level, who is ready to live a life that they have always dreamed of. That person that is ready to take those ideas and dreams out of their head and actually manifest it on paper and make it become their reality.
How can we support you?
You can support me by going to my website, ericalynnspeaks.com, or guys can follow me on all my social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube, all under Erica Lynn Speaks. I'm all branded the same way.
Let's follow each other. Meet Siddique. Okay, at Meet Siddique.
Yes, I'm going to follow you.
Wonderful. I will follow you back. So we are about to wrap up. I'd like to have a few words about your experience on the being a guest on the show. Here's my question. What would you say about your today's guest experience on the show?
My experience for today, my guest experience for today on the show was really wonderful. It was quick, fast, and impactful, straight to the point, no BS, right? And I learned a lot. And not to mention, you are a wonderful person. So I really love your personality, your rapport, and I love the mission of what you're trying to accomplish on your podcast.
Thank you for your kind words. Really appreciate it. What would you say as a final word?
My final words is this. It is time for you to go to your next level. It is time for you to live the dreams that you have always wanted to live. It is time for your dreams to become reality. Don't allow life, limitation, somebody telling you that you can't stop you, because you can and will be and do whatever it is that you want to accomplish. So always take that first step. Pray about it, and God will open up the doors for the rest of the steps. So just remember, always take one step beyond you.
Always take a one step beyond you. Thank you so much, Erica, for sharing your wisdom with us today. On the behalf of Growth Hacking Secrets community and our entire team, we really appreciate you. This is Mohammed Siddique signing off from Atlanta, Georgia. Until the next episode, all good wishes.